What are you doing?
I'm writing a journal. Yeah.
And when did you start writing?
I think I started having notebook like this since I was second year of middle school. Yeah. So I have 136 notebooks, journals. My name is Tu Park. I am artist in Paris, and I am China-born, Korean, Australian, and I used to be a high school teacher. The Asia secret. My life is of structures, and it clears my thoughts. And writing is form of thinking, so it helps me to process my thinkings, my thoughts, and my emotions and feelings. I think it started really from when we were younger, and we used to have a tradition of writing letters, and even in primary school, when a boy was asking a girls out, they used to write love letters and hand it to them, and then either accept or reject. And I think that's probably the beginning of me appreciating and liking the writings. Yeah. When I started my notebook during my middle school time, I called it the 熊之书, the book of like my name. At the beginning, I was just taking notes, class, and draw my teachers during the class and put everything in my diary. So everything goes into my diary. It's like a bit like smartphone nowadays. And then later on, maybe about 15 years ago, I started to do diaries every single day. Actually, I tried it. I tried to use iPad, Procreate, to do my diaries. I did it for like maybe close to 2 years. Something is off. Something is off. A Korean-German philosophy, Han Byung-chul, and he had wrote this book about the thing. So non-things, actually, sorry. So what is non-thing? Non-thing is something not really close to your heart. A thing, like a good example of thing is your grandmother's ring, your grandmother's engagement ring, and then pass it to you, and it is irreplaceable. But even smartphone nowadays, it's a non-thing. Something called relational art. The postcard relay project is a very typical relational art. What is relational art? The artwork was produced by artist, audience. We are sort of creating the work together. And it's about the relation between artwork to the audience, audience to the artist, artist to the artwork. So for example, all the postcard I printed is all my artworks. And when I invite my audience to write a postcard to another strangers, those one who write a postcard is participating in it. Those one who receiving the postcard is also participating in it. But I'm the middle guy who's like composing like a music to transfers and postman and from one people to another. It was a couple of years ago. I quit my job and I was traveling around the world-ish. Every time I go to a country, I'll write a postcard to my friends. And every time my friends and family receive my postcard, it really gives them a lot of joys and empowerment and enlightenment. They brighten the day. They have an amazing experience receiving postcard. And I was like, oh my God, this is really, really good. I should invite more people to do more and maybe bring up this, the dying tradition of the writing postcard. And I would like to invite as many people as possible to write as many possible and ask people to receive as much as possible. That's how I started the project. It is giving people opportunity to let them realize that I do have also very humane and very kind, and I have the ability to share good things about life or yourself or other people's intentions. Yeah, the most enjoyable part is to seeing people really appreciating this project. The physical touch and physical paper you're gonna write. So people actually, it really evokes their emotions, and then sometimes they get touched, by themselves and by the story. And I can only imagine, and when the postcard is actually beautifully written, postcard was delivered to the person, and that person actually received it. And a few times, I got a feedback from people who received postcard, and then it was like the most amazing part that brings a lot of sense of achievement and joys and have a faith in humanity, you know. Yeah,